competition barbecue judges. Yes, so that they could spend time together and so that they could eat great food. This right here rarely ends up in the competition. You know why? Because nobody can beat this. And baby back ribs, that is the filet mignon of ribs. When you talk about tender, juicy, full flavored, this is Corky's barbecue. It is in stock, everybody. We've got 3 pounds or 6 pounds of the competition style baby back ribs. That means they're slow cooked, they're seasoned, and they're sauced. That's the trifecta in the world of barbecue, everybody. And we've got choices for you. So you can choose to get the 3 pounds, my mouth's already watering, bear with me, 3 pounds of baby back ribs. You can get them in the 6-pound choice of the baby back ribs. You can also choose to get them right now, or you can choose to get them the week of August 19th. Now, we have flavor choices for you. We've got smoky brown. We've also got, oh God, that smoky brown, we're gonna talk all about it. Not liquid smoke, that true hickory. And then we've also got honey, which is just a little bit more of a touch of sweetness. And then we've got the combo in the 6-pound choice only. So if you want to get both flavors, you got to order the 6-pound choice, which is right here. You get 3 pounds of that smoky brown and 3 pounds of the honey. And in that today only price for the 3 pounds, it's $69.98. For the 6 pounds, mouth still watering, it's $109.98. Now you stock up and save $29.98 when you get the 6 pound, because we didn't double the price of the 3 pound. We brought it down by almost $30. Now that price goes away at the end of the day, and it's the lowest price they will be for the next 3 months. And you have auto delivery. Hold up, wait a minute. This is a today only price, and it's on auto delivery. You lock in competition style baby back ribs, either going to your house or somebody else's house, at a today only price. This is a no-brainer in the show. Jimmy Stovall is joining us live to talk to us all about him, because Jimmy, I'm about to just flip this table. I'm so excited. It's good to see you, my friend. What's the big deal with baby? What's the big deal with baby backs? Why am I so jazzed about it?
Okay, first of all, baby backs, like you said, that is the finest cut of ribs, the filet mignon of ribs. And the difference is the meat sits up on top of the bone, and in between, it is uniform end to end. They have smaller bones. They have less fat. When you have smaller bones and less fat, you have more meat. And I don't know about you, but when you're eating ribs, what do you want? You want more meat. Look at all this meat on this one single bone. And the difference in these competition, and we don't do these too often, we're adding extra steps into here. And so what we do, what Tom and I do, is first of all, we pick the finest quality rib. And when you start with the best, you end with the best. And then we season them. We season them with our bourbon peach rub. And that, we let it sit, and so that it sinks in, it sweats that rib, and it sinks down into that meat. Then we put it on our hickory pits with real hickory wood and charcoal for about 5 to 6 hours, real low and slow. That's why it gets so tender and juicy like that. Then we take them off. Not only do we baste them with the choice of sauce here, honey or that smoky brown, it's so good. But then we cut them into these 1-pound portions, which is everybody's favorite size. So truly, the best of the ribs, the competition style of the best. We've cut them into the 1-pound portion, and they're already sauced and ready to go. Perfect for the rest of summertime. And then in the tailgating season, if you're doing auto delivery in the holidays, it's great.
I can't talk right now. This is the honey flavor, that honey flavor. Good. And you know what? I never say this. Don't even mess with the 3 pound. Get right into that 6 pound.
Yeah.
Right into it. That honey flavor, Jimmy.
Isn't it good?
Oh, my Lord. It's the warmth of the honey and just that little touch of sweetness. It's not like candy in your ribs.
That's right.
Oh,
No.
Lord.
It's a tomato-based tangy sauce, just like it's been on our table. But the honey, we add a little hint of honey in there, and it just smooths it out, gives a little sweetness. Beautiful, more of a red color. When you see it in person, it's just a perfect balance of sweetness and the savory. I absolutely love the honey. And again, that rub is on the bottom underneath there when we cook it. So that sinks in to get that flavor all the way through. Then the smoky brown. This is one of my favorite sauces. We rarely do the smoky brown. We came out with it years and years ago, and we bring it out really for special times. It is it's a deep, it's a rich flavor, and the smokiness, we step up that smoky flavor, and then with the brown, that's that brown sugar, and that brown sugar sweetens it. So you've still got that great balance of that sweetness and the savory, a little bit tangy, absolutely great.
Okay, let me tell you something. When you're in When you're in a barbecue competition, you get the container and you lift the lid. There's no name on it. There's no nothing. There should not be any identification in that competition barbecue. But when you serve ribs like that, chock full of meat, you see that smoke ring, Jimmy Stovall?
Yep. That's real barbecue. And you know, your dad, you showed me a picture of your dad's ribs.
Yes, sir.
When I saw you last time. And I was like, oh, those look good. Those look good.
He looked at me, he said, don't show anybody a picture of those ribs. Don't show anybody those ribs.
Everyone in the chat is saying, Rachel, you have to get over there.
Girl, have you had baby backs?
I've had baby backs, but not Corky's baby
Jeremy
backs.
Parker, have you had baby backs?
Come on in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how do I get in? How do I dive in here?
You're right.
You pick it up and you grip it and rip it.
Okay.
Take a big old
Right in
bite.
there.
Get your hands messy.
Oh my goodness.
That's how you do it.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm in your way.
No, that's okay. I've got to try this.
Clean forks in that mason jar.
Here you go.
While y'all are hunkering down.
Yeah.
I want to remind everybody we have 3 pounds or 6 pounds. We rarely get to see the baby backs, okay? Yep. I am thrilled that they're a today-only price. This is the filet mignon of ribs. They're tender, they're juicy, they're seasoned and sauced, and they are never here. The price goes away at the end of the day. The easy pay goes away at the end of the day. How you feel about that, honey?
That's a smoky brown. I have not tried. I've had the honey. I love it. I have smoky brown. I love it. I keep Corky's barbecue sauce at all times. I buy a 3-pack off of QVC, and I keep it in my. It is my favorite barbecue. It is the best sauce.
I agree.
I'm telling you, Jimmy, I love it, man. Thank you, buddy.
Jimmy,
Just get a little bit in your hair. It's okay.
Delicious. Oh my
That's
goodness.
Right. That's right.
It's just falling off of the bone, moist, tender. Wow, is this good? I'm gonna just have to pick it up.
And I want y'all
need to eat it.
Yeah, it's a girl.
And
Atta girl.
There you go.
When you sink your teeth into it, you want to taste. You want to taste that authentic smoky flavor, and that, like you said earlier, Mary, that's not a liquid smoke. That is from true old-fashioned, authentic barbecue pits.
Oh, wow.
That we load them with hickory wood and charcoal. We let them ride and low and slow until they're cooked to perfection. Seasoned,
wow.
they're sauced, they are cut to. Then we cut them into these 1-pound portions.
That right there.
Individually bagged them. Look how much meat is on that bone.
Exactly.
And you know what?
Look at that smoke
That's
ring.
the end bone too.
Look at that smoke ring.
That's the last piece.
That's hard to do, Jimmy Stovall.
That's real flavor. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that smoke ring when someone else might call it barbecue and they're just putting some barbecue sauce on a piece of meat.
That's how
barbecue
you know.
To us, that's right.
That's how you know
That's
on ribs if they added liquid smoke or if they actually smoked it. You look for that smoke ring, and that's how you know you're getting authentic barbecue. And that's all that Corky's barbecue does is authentic. Now, you can vote for Jimmy, too. You can vote for Jimmy on the Customer Choice Food Awards. And I just want to cover, Jimmy, they show up like this, right?
That's right. Individually packaged, fully cooked, sauced, seasoned, everything ready to go. The instructions are on the back.
Right there.
It couldn't be easier. Thaw them in your fridge overnight.
God, these are
350 in your oven in a Temptations dish or casserole dish. Cover it with foil. 30 minutes in your oven at 350, and you have some of the best barbecue ribs in the country. And you didn't have to spend hours and hours and hours tending to the pits just to get the perfect rack of ribs. These are fantastic, and I'm super proud of these. We don't even do these at the restaurant. We only do the baby backs here at QVC. We save the best for you. And then these competition style, which is a whole other layer that we add onto this, and seasoned by hand, let it sink in. Then we put them on the smokers when they're perfect. They come off 5 or 6 hours later when they are melt in your mouth tender. We're saucing them, individually cutting them by hand. This is truly done as if you came to the restaurant. And I kind of laugh because it's not very efficient, but it truly is authentic. You really get that flavor. They're taken off one at a time, hand cut, sauced, individually packaged, sent to you. So you get that same experience as if you were in our restaurant in Memphis, Tennessee.
These are flying out the door. We've got 600 people waiting on our traditional phone lines to place their order right now. This price goes away at the end of the day. These 5 easy payments go away at the end of the day. Summer doesn't have to be over. You can
That's
enjoy
right.
Corky's barbecue year-round if you lock in auto delivery every 60 days for 1 year. You choose 3 pounds in either the honey or the smoky brown, and then you can choose 6 pounds in either the honey, the smoky brown, or a combo of the two. Now, here's the deal. Auto delivery shows up every 60 days for 1 year. You lock in that price. For the 3 pound, it's $69.98. For the 6 pound, it's $109.98. It's actually not double the price of the 3 pound. We brought it down by almost $30. So lock that in. You can skip a shipment at any time. You can absolutely cancel at any time. But what you can't do, Jimmy, is come back in a little bit and go, I'd like to get that today only price, please. We go, I'm sorry, it's not available at this time.
Yeah.
Jimmy, thank you for all of your efforts today. Do you have a full hour at 5 p.m.?
I do, and I made it home. I made it home.
You did good, my friend. We'll see you at 5. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye for now. Hey, everybody. Lock in your order for those competition-style baby back